touch and laughing, having a good time, carrying on, getting to know each other, you know, on one-on-one basis. And, you know, you don't have to wear a uniform. You can actually, most of the guys usually go topless with shorts and whatnot. And then, you know, then of course the ladies, you know, their sports bras and stuff like that. But it's badass. You ought to check them out. He's a cool ass dude. Matter of fact, we're gonna play the Freedom Hard song. I'll get as soon as I get to it and whatnot. But we definitely want to thank Chris and Freedom Hard for coming along. And actually, here's their video.
And feel the sun on my face, but I'm baking on coffee strong. Join the rat race. There's a million people who want sympathy, but you take your ass to work because nothing's for free. 'Cause we work hard. We want badass, fearless radicals on, and love your independence, your freedom, your guns. Like fireworks that's burning from a midnight spark. Yeah, that's just how it is when you freedom hard. Freedom, freedom hard. To the metal with a smile on my face, and the head of the free and the home of the brave. We have guts, we have rights. Who wants the freedom tonight? Grab a beer and you can freedom with me. American star. We want badass, fearless radicals on, and love your independence, your freedom, your guns. Like fireworks that's burning from a midnight spark. Yeah, that's just how it is when you freedom hard. Freedom, freedom hard. We want badass, fearless radicals on, and love your independence, your freedom, your guns. Like fireworks that's burning from a midnight spark. Yeah, that's just how it is when you freedom hard. Freedom, freedom hard. Freedom bring that freedom back.
All right, that's Freedom Hard's official music video. Y'all can check that out on Freedom Hard's Facebook page, and go check out the badass pictures and shit Chris has got up there, man. Y'all can go shopping on that page stuff too. He should be coming with a small little promo code for all you badass listeners out there. So y'all might
That was
get
pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, the video is fucking epic. I mean, it is. It's epic. It's got a lot of shots from the hikes that him and Stephanie do. It's got a lot of pictures, a lot of shots of them shooting off some badass fireworks and stuff like that. Chris, cool fucking dude, man. You get a chance to check out his page, go check out his page. You know, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely what they do is great for the community, and it brings a lot of morale to the veteran community and to the veterans and stuff, because that's one thing, as being a freedom fighter, learning about us veterans is, one of the things that ends up happening is after we're done in our career in the military, a lot of the men and women kind of lose that sense of purpose. And we being in the military, we have a sense of purpose. You have a job, and once you become an NCO, then you start to be a leader. You run a squad, run a platoon, on top of your job and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that you're held accountable for, and you have a lot of sense of urgency. A lot of people, you're trying to get shit done, as quick and efficient as possible. And when you get back out here, it's you kind of lose that. And the sense of urgency is gone. You go out here and you go shopping and stuff like that. People's taking their precious time, and we're sitting here as veterans like, oh, come on, the clock's ticking. I got more to do. But that sense of purpose is kind of out. We kind of are confined to a smaller living area, so our job, and everything we do is kind of right there on post, and then you get back out here into the real world, it's just like, it expands. So, then hence one of the many purposes of DGN is to, give our men and women a sense of purpose. I mean, just like, even yourself, it's badass to have you on, somebody from the hometown, somebody that can relate to some of the things that other people's talking about when it comes to certain topics, with dealing with oneself, and got that southern twang that I like to bring to the show anyway. So,
yeehaw!
I ain't seen that show in a long time either. I might want to find some clips to yeehaw.
No, but I get it. Which obviously I've never been in the military, but I can't imagine going from that and then just coming home and then everything being completely different. You're not around the people that you've been around the last couple of years, and it's just I can't imagine how that can feel.
Well, it's. I mean, I guess I don't know. You got a lot of brothers and sisters?
I have 3 older stepsisters, kind of close to one. I have one brother. I kind of help take care of him. He's mentally challenged, so I was kind of being the youngest and being the only biological by my mom, other than my brother. You know what I mean? I was kind of just off, always doing my own thing.
Okay. Well, I mean, but you remember what it's like to live in that household with everybody there, right? Having everybody underneath one roof, and getting ready to go to school, getting ready to cook dinner, doing homework. You had your routines. Everybody kind of knew what they had to do and whatnot. And then once you hit that age and you're gone, it's like that routine kind of is gone, and it's up to you to make your own routine now. And,
right.
It either goes like it's supposed to go, it goes slow. I mean, one of the things, I think I told you about this on one of the other shows, but one thing that really rung my bell after I was home, and it was like, okay, asshole, you're back in the civilian world again, is I went to Bojangles to get 2 gallons of sweet tea, and I was arguing with the damn lady at the window, because she's like, well, all we sell is half gallons, sir. And I was like, okay, give me 2 gallons worth. And she always wanted to argue. Hey, there, motherfucker. Hey, I'll pull you in a minute, man. And it's she want to argue with me. All they sell is half gallons. So like, give me fucking 4 of them. Shit.
No shit.
You can't count? Damn. I actually went off a little bit, but maybe Randall jumped in the chat group and won't pull him in. But, it happens. It happens. So, it is what it is. We got up to the window, got the freaking tea, and it was at Bojangles out of all places. And we headed on out of there. So, went back to the cookout, had a good time. We had a pig on the smoker overnight. Had some good-ass barbecue. all that good shit. So, Mary, I'm trying to call you in, man. You should be able to jump in. I got you in the group at some point in time. So,
Did you keep hearing like a blinging noise? I don't know. I think my computer was doing something crazy.
No.
Did you hear it?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, well, good. Maybe nobody else did either.
Sometimes you'll hear those crazy ass cookie noises on your computer, but it won't go out anywhere unless it's coming from my end. So
Okay, good.
You're safe.
Because it kept going bling, bling. I'm like, what the hell is blinging? I couldn't figure it out.
I'm telling you, sis, that's all they talked about was all we had is half gallons. I'm just saying. But you know, it is what it is. So, all right. So I was looking at a little today in history, and a couple things popped up that you know, was kind of interesting. Back in 1860, South Carolina secedes from the Union. Back in 1924, Adolf Hitler is released from prison after serving less than 1 year of the 5-year sentence for treason. So, you know, that's, well, why they let him out early, that's their stupid fault. 1933, the government announces 400,000 citizens are to be sterilized because of plague defects. Ooh, that's nasty. Why? I didn't think they had the plague back in 1933. Wow.
I'm not on history, but that just sounds horrible.
Well, the plague was horrible. I mean, I know.
No, not the plague, the sterilization part too. Like all of it.
No shit. Like, you know, kind of like having you in prison where you're up against the wall and they bring in the freaking fire hose. Hey, let me tell you something. That shit hurts. I've never been to prison, but I was a volunteer firefighter, and there's some things you do end up doing. That shit is not fun. That stings like a fucking motherfucker. For real.
I bet. All the pressure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I thought about being a firefighter, but they said I was like, my friends would pick on me and say I was so little that the hose would probably pick me up and throw me in the air.
Well, I mean, the hose, I couldn't handle by myself. I mean, the hose is always a team effort. It's never a one-on-one type thing unless you're using something like a garden hose or, you know, maybe the next two sizes up. But anything bigger than that, it's always a team effort. That pressure, that is a lot of water pressure. It really is. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like it. You know how you see the fire hydrants on, you know, whenever they're doing their checks and stuff. You do see that big-ass 4-inch hole, and the water's just gubbling out of it. Well, when it's being circulated through the truck, it's being pressurized at the same time. So it kind of sucks that water from the fire hydrant and puts it through the system. And you're also going down to a smaller type of exit way, so to speak. I guess you go from 4-inch down to 2.5 inch. It gets pretty hard. So crazy. 1948, the U.S. Supreme Court announces it has no jurisdiction to hear appeals of Japanese war criminals sentenced by the International Military Tribunal. Well, that's ouch. 1960, the first Liberation Front is formed by the guerrillas fighting the Diem in the region of South Vietnam. 1989, U.S. troops invade Panama. That's way back then too. Well, hell, I was 9 years old. 1995, NATO begins peacekeeping operations in Bosnia. 2007, Queen Elizabeth II becomes the oldest monarch in history of the UK. Previously, that honor belonged to Queen Victoria. She's still alive. I wonder how long that lady's gonna be in command of England.
I wonder what the heck she's eating that's keeping her alive so long.
Well, the older that generation of people right there. I mean, from their hard work and the food that they eat that didn't have the chemicals in it like we do.
We have, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why our kids are so fucking big. and maturing at a very early age.